Hey everybody, Pez here, back for episode 5 of the One Whiskey to Rule Them All series from my collection. Tonight is the Battle of the Birds. It's going to be Wild Turkey 101 taking on Fighting Cock. The bourbon's name is Fighting Cock. It's not taking on a Okay. As you know, Wild Turkey's on a run right now, so see if it can keep it up. As always, I'm just gonna drink this to get assimilated to it, to remember the flavors and the nose and whatnot. It doesn't get old. All right, now let's get into some cock.
Say what?
Fighting Cock. Let's get into some Fighting Cock. This is 103. And it is another screw top, because it is, like I said, we're doing this first one. We're just kind of going over some of the beginner ones into my collection. All right, let's go on for the nose. Oh, okay. All right, so this is definitely, the thing that's really cool about this one is I definitely can tell that these are very similar proof. Like I said, the Wild Turkey 101, we all know that. This one is, the Fighting Cock is a 103 proof. All right, this actually has a pretty decent nose on it. I'm digging it. It's got some of that cherry to it. There's something neat to this one. It's really grainy, but like not like very young. It doesn't smell super young, but it does. I can definitely pick out the corn, and there's that. It's like fresh corn, like corn from a field. If you've ever gone through like a cornfield when they're cutting it down or whatever, or just after they bring it in. You know, I live in Oklahoma, so I've seen that kind of stuff. You might not have. But really, really good. Like, this is actually interesting. Haven't had this in a long time, so this is way better than I can remember it being. And I'm wondering why there's still so much of it in my bottle. Okay, let's go back in. Okay, so on the taste of this one, it gets way more grain forward. There's not a lot of sweetness on this one. I mean, it's sweet. It's bourbon sweet and things like that, but it's not like overly sweet. So this is very grain forward. It's that musty corn comes through on the flavor of this. I'm gonna go back in for a little bit more. I mean, I like this one. This one's okay. This is not. It's not like knocking my socks off, but it definitely is okay. I think there's not a lot to it. It kind of comes in. A little bit of sweetness, but really corn, really grain, a little of a malty. I know there's no malted stuff in, or no single malt or anything like that, but it's got a lot of that malt flavor to it, I think. Maybe it's the yeast that they use in there. But, I mean, this is actually a pretty cheap bottle if you can find one. And it's surprisingly better than I thought it'd do. You know what? I think this would hold up really, really good in like a mixed drink. I think it did a horrible job this time because I think just by what I was saying and how I was describing, like, it's obvious who the winner of this is going to be. So there's no like dramatic, like suspenseful moment. I'm sorry. Sometimes they're not always going to be that way. Sometimes they're not always going to be as close as they were last week. Check it out. But anywho, I do think that this was better than I thought it was going to be, because I remember this bottle like being super cheap and I almost didn't get it for that reason. So at 103 proof, a really cheap price on this, like, I definitely pick up some Fighting Cock. You know, if you're out looking for some bourbon. Anywho, definitely pick that up. It's good. Does it beat Wild Turkey 101? Definitely not. Wild Turkey 101, way more balanced, way more full. It's all more put together. It actually tastes like a more mature bourbon. This one just tastes like a pretty good whiskey. Thank you guys for tuning in. Wild Turkey, man, it's on a streak. The Wild Turkey's nude streaking down the beach. I don't know why it's on a beach, but it is, because it's a turkey, and turkeys are never on the beaches. That's what makes this one special. Okay, but anyway, I hope you guys come back. I can't wait to see where this goes. I really appreciate all the love and support that I'm getting on this. So please come back, like, comment, share this thing. Let's get this out there. Let's get some more people involved. Maybe I'll do something where I can let you guys kind of pick the next whiskey. So come back next time. I can't wait to find out which is going to be the one whiskey to rule them all.